why did we start outsourcing and offshoring everything to countries like India, like China, so many different countries around the world? Because originally things did start in America, and then we started pushing everything out.
It was cheap, and it was good for the bottom line for publicly traded companies. I mean, it's more complicated than that in some areas, like high tech, for instance. I mean, why does Apple go outside of the United States to make initially desktop computers? Because they just can't find the capacity to make that stuff in the U.S. So they end up with a global supply chain. If you look at industries like furniture, textile, why aren't we making tube socks in North Carolina? Why did we entrust that business first to China, more recently to places like Bangladesh and Pakistan? Because it's cheap, because you can get your hands on cotton, because if it's labor intensive as opposed to capital intensive, wages are just rock bottom. It was just somehow incidental that Walmart, which was of course headquartered in Clinton's home state of Arkansas, was working heavily to open up Chinese factories, because some instances, it was a way to undercut union labor at home. It was a way to get out from under having to deal with environmental standards and workplace safety standards, and it was very good for consumers, and prices got cheaper, and it was very good for publicly traded companies that discovered in China, the solution to all of their cost problems. And it wasn't so good to discrete communities that suffered from the so-called China shock. I mean, we lost something like 1 million direct manufacturing jobs